I told you we'd be talking about DJ Fly, and yeah, let's visit 2013. And we are back. Welcome back to the channel. If this is not your first time, welcome to Musical Experience. My name is Jason, the Funky Trumpet, and I am a big freaking band geek. I'm a trumpet playing DJ, which makes no sense at all. Like, it literally doesn't. I was able to take this inanimate object, play notes, make people laugh, make people cry, pay for school, and then somehow during a jazz recording session, was able to plug these into the turntables and make a career out of it. And then what led me into the DMC competition was sampling my own trumpet and using those samples to literally scratch the blues over an original track. I think that set somewhere is up on the internet. If I can find it, I will put it up. But that's what I do. I do melodic scratching, and all of that, in fact, came out of the band program. But when I fell into DJing, I started to get into scratching just like everyone else does, but I couldn't necessarily do all the intricate styles. For instance, I've been DJing 25 years. I still can barely crab scratch. I cannot chirp to save my life, and yeah, I have trouble with some intricate styles, but I like my melodic scratches, and there are DJs around the world who impress me on so many different levels. DJ Fly is one of those that I would consider top tier, because the first time I saw this dude win the championship, I was in college. That was in 2008. And the second time, he came back like 5 years later and won in 2013. And then the dude comes back in 2024 and does a set that's still to this very day, like, it's in a playlist that I listen to at work on a daily basis. And that set is, I believe we just did that last video, and that is one of my favorite sets to watch, listen to. I mentioned it in the video how the way he uses even one turntable, if you close your eyes, you can not even tell. You cannot tell that he's using one turntable. It sounds like he's using a full-on... Yeah. He's using the turntables like musical instruments, because they are. And once you can see that a turntable is a musical instrument, that's when you can expand your mind and start to see what's possible. And the entire purpose of this channel is to show you what's possible in the realm of music. With that being said, 2013 was an interesting year. We were transitioning more into the laptop era of DJing, getting more away from, getting away from the traditional vinyl, you know, the beat juggle records, the produced records. The early 2000s was an era. 2010 to 2015, 2020, very, very interesting era to watch. And this set, pay attention to what he does here, because it's freaking awesome.
Okay, party people in the house. You're about to witness something you've never witnessed before. Yes, it's the original DMC.
Like, my bad. He makes use of everything here.
Okay, party people in the house. You're about to witness something you've never witnessed before. Yes, it's the original DMC.
You got any DMC fans in here tonight? Do we have any real DMC fans in here tonight? I asked you one time.
Like I did say in the last video, this dude is the reason that my turntables are gold and my mixer is silver. It's because of him.
Make some noise!
start the show yet.
Well, let the games
Pay attention.
begin then.
I mean, all the intricate details that every single microsecond is filled with something. He's using the faders, the up faders, the cross fader. He's literally stopping the turntable, using every aspect of this is a musical performance, a master class in turntablism.
This motherfucker up a little bit.
Well, okay, first off, when he started, I don't know if you noticed at the very beginning, when he started, I mentioned how his mixer is silver and his turntables are gold. Look how dirty. I mean, that is a compliment. Look how filthy that mixer is. When he started, you could see him clearly in that mixer, and now it is covered in fingerprints. Mine do the same thing. Like, I literally have a cloth to dust off my mixer as soon as I'm done. They collect fingerprints when you really put in work, and you can see we're halfway through a set, and he is putting some major work. He's a musician on the turntables.
Are you sure? It goes a 1, 2, 3. Come on.
See? The melodic scratching is so brilliant. To be able to do that, to be able to do that so well, to keep the records, to keep the beat on point while juggling. I mean, it's not just chasing beats. He's reorganizing, and then you're chasing beats adds a little bit extra, da 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 instead of da 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 da. It's digga 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 digga. But doing what he's doing, literal extra juggles, like like that. And then the halftime, I mean, this is some blues right here. Makes me want to grab my trumpet and just start jamming. I mean, there's a trumpet. Just listen to that juggle. Sorry, not juggle,
And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics.
Skyfall.
The most famous world of music.
Let's start.
I still, like, goosebumps the instant.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth and then keep my heart the sky falls.
This, right here. Like, did you catch that? Did you catch that? Right there. That little dun 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 dun. Was it a triplet scratch?
Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall.
Like, just to hear the ending one more time. He broke this thing down in so many different ways, on so many different levels of technicality. It just makes me sick in the best ways possible. Like, I could practice for another 10 years and never be this good. Doesn't skip a beat, doesn't drop a beat, doesn't miss a beat. Like, you could set a metronome to that. You could set a freaking metronome to that. God, that is such a good set. And that was 2013. That was 2013. That's over a decade ago. I had to do the math real quick. That's over a decade ago. God. 2025, the year of this recording, and it still feels like 2020. It Whew. Whew. 2013 was an amazing year. And again, notice he was using vinyl. The changeover to Tractor and Serato that happened around 2009, 2010 to 2012. Like, I got Serato in 2012, so like that's about the first time I remember really using, and that was back when we had the orange and blue discs, and that was about it. I still have some. Actually, yeah, I still have some of those somewhere. They still work too, little cue markers and all that. But yeah, and we now live in a world where we've got phase and control discs that go on things like Cross 12s and Rain 1s and Performers, and it's a completely different world than even 2013. But we're gonna go back in the next video and take a look at 2008. Because this video was his second championship. 2024 was his third. We're going to take a look at his first. I know we're kind of going back in time a little bit, but that's what we've been doing with the channel. Just showing you, again, what's possible in the realm of music. This dude won the DMC championship, the world championship of DJs. Like the DCI championships, the DCI world championships, but for DJs, just to make a band reference here, the good analogy here, the BOA or the OBA or the DCI championships, that's the DMC for DJs. And yeah, these guys are going out here using turntables and completely rocking sets that it takes a huge amount of ingenuity and innovative thinking to come up with these ideas, but the amount of hours that go into the practice and the little tiny bits. Anyone who's been in marching band knows about adding extra little things during the season. These DJs do the same thing. They will start building a routine. They'll start with an idea, a couple of beat juggles here, a scratch here. They'll put 2 or 3 together, and then you've got a 60-second routine, and then that 60-second routine turns into 90 seconds, and then 90 seconds turns into a minute and a half, or you might get lucky and in the middle of a random scratch session come up with some ideas. There are other DJs who've talked about their championships, like Rock Rada, the late great Rock Rada, talking about his win. He had the entire executioners helping him come up with ideas of what to do during his winning set, which, yeah, we should probably go revisit that one. That was about 30 years ago now. Wow, yeah, doing the back-to-back. Whew. We'll get to that one, but in the meantime, in between time, hit the like button if you like the video. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And with that being said, go practice. Like, share, subscribe. YouTube likes it when I say that. I don't know why. For some reason, it helps the almighty algorithm. But I'm just appreciative that there are enough of you hanging out. Peace.